3, 2, 1 countdown, or I'm on. Excellent. Well, what's up, team? G'day. My name is Will, and I will be taking you through the workout today. Rad does send his apologies. He's on kids' duty today, and I know that there'll be a lot of you thinking, yes, it's about time that Will gets out on the in front of the camera, and unfortunately, you have won that battle. So. This is going to be a bit of a funky workout. It's going to have my own spice to the flavour. It's probably not going to be as good. So if you want a real workout, jump back and watch last week's section for the Wednesday workout. But otherwise, shit, let's do our best. Anyway, let's get ready. We'll start with the warm-ups. I, of course, have no wrist injuries, so I won't be using parallettes or blocks or anything, but my knees are pretty dodgy, so we'll see how I go with the Cossack squats. Otherwise, I'll do some alternatives instead. And I'm following the warm-up on the TV. Old school. Let's jump down to cardio.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the live stream. Great to have you here again. This time it's a little bit different, as you can tell. Willie P's taken the chair, the king chair for Rad. And I'm fortunately, should I say, taking the role for Willie P. Hopefully I can live up to his skills on the mic, as well as Yanni, and entertain you guys, as well as give you guys some good feedback about their workouts. If it's your first time here at the live workouts, the live home workouts, these are the only workouts on YouTube that's going to give you a balance between strength, flexibility, and fitness. Hope you guys enjoy. All in an hour. I bet you there's a lot of people on the live stream this morning enjoying the fact that Will's taken over for Rad. Finally.
Spine mobility. Yeah, we're all out of place this morning. Got myself on the camera. Richie's having to do the commentary. It's like the Burmasters are just having a holiday. Oh. Haven't actually done this warm-up in months. I already feel good. Spinal waves.
If you're new to the live stream, let us know where you're from so we can send you some love.
Who's on the comments this morning? Have you got the live stream up, or are you just watching?
Yeah. We've got quite a few people. We've got 24 people watching.
Woohoo! Make sure you like and share. Send the word around. Rad is off with the kids. Yanni's out, still with the kids. Must be a bloody bomb shelter back there.
Who we got on this morning? Kurt. Good morning, Kurt. Andy Lawson, Max Silver, Declan Lee. Lou. Good morning, Lou.
Morning, Lou.
Vinny Browns, Margot, Felixion, P. Sturbies, Lee Clark, Declan Lee, Gunnar, welcome back. Roy, did mention Roy before.
Oh, that feels good.
And Katie.
The regular crew sounds good. We'll have to see how much of a good job I'm doing about 10 minutes into the workout when all the numbers drop off and the views for last week keeps bumping up.
I don't know, mate. You might surprise yourself. We might get a world record viewership number on the show this morning.
You never know. I think a surprise is probably about right. Rocking through those wrists. A few finger pulls.
So you guys doing the workout, if you weren't here last week, or if you were but couldn't remember what you're going to do today, I'll run you through the workout, the exercises. So today we're looking at doing, for the primary workout, A1 is going to be scapular push-up to planche lean, fun. A2 is going to be Cossack squat rotations, even better. A3 towel face pulls, and then A4 active middle splits.
Moving into the shoulders now. Small circles forward with the hands.
And then the supplementary today is going to be the prone dowel rod W slide. And if you don't have a dowel rod, that's fine. You can just do the wall slides.
What you guys will see today is not a superhuman who has been working on flexibility and strength for the last decade, but someone who's been thrown in the mix and is not very flexible. So I will hopefully give you a realistic expectation of what some of you will look like.
There's definitely going to be a bit of a difference between you and Rad on some of these.
It's going to be so different. I'll be doing the Cossack squat with rotation and people are like, when's he going to start? And we're like, and next leg.
Man, I'm glad you're doing it because I'm probably worse than you right now.
Oh, I somehow doubt that.
Those Cossack squats, ooh.
Oh,
Rad's just built different, I reckon.
Oh, really moving those shoulder blades, the scapula through full range of movement and back the other way. It's very different not having the headset on because I can always hear the music as well. And then sometimes I take the headset off and go, oh, it's really quiet in here. All I can hear is Rad breathing. Checking it out. Shake it off. Shake it off. Core activation. Here we go.
Thank you for the kind words, Sam and Lou.
Oh, what did they say?
Sam, my voice is sexy. Thank you.
Making sure you have your ear touching your bicep when you do these, and then crunching up. We don't want to be hoisting up with the head. That doesn't count. That doth not count.
Will, Sam's given you some encouragement. He's saying that you can do whatever you set your mind to.
Oh, thanks, Sam. I might take a break.
Don't let those Cossack squats intimidate you.
Thanks, Sam.
To be honest, I think it's the planche leans that are going to get Will. They're pretty tough.
I don't mind the planche leans. They are really hard on the wrists, but I can do them. However, I've got my knees are a bit dodgy. All right, I think that's done with our warm-up. So yeah, my knees are a bit dodgy. I've been seeing Nilesh at ADPT Physio, who are an essential service, so they're still operating here in the gym. So if you have any niggles or injuries and you live nearby North Sydney, please do come on in and book in with Nilesh. Phil White is also doing a live stream each week to all the UMS Facebook groups and is available for online consultations. So there's no excuse and there's no time like the present. Alrighty, we've got the planche lean, forward lean, like so. Make sure that you have your rig set up as well with a towel because we've got some face pulls coming along, Cossack squats, and then we've got the last one as well.
And for you guys that haven't done these workouts before, there are the tutorials. You can catch the link in the description below if you want to know more about how to do these exercises, how to regress, how to progress them. But this workout is mainly going to be a follow along. So Will's not going to give you too many cues. You're going to have to watch him and figure it out if you haven't done it before, or check out the description, the link in the description.
That's exactly right, because Will won't know what he's doing. All right, getting the timer on. Here we go. We are doing mechanical drop set, so I'll try my best to show you all a difference in the drop set of each exercise. Here we go. Tuck my shirt in so I don't flash you all. So turning the first fingers are facing forward, turning the elbows, squeezing down, up, forward lean, make sure you keep protraction. 2, 1, and back. 1, 2.
Oh, he's doing pretty good, guys.
Can I stop? No. I do have the mat there for my feet.
Rad would be proud.
Still plenty of time left. 3, 2, 1. I want to make sure that I'm not dipping through my hips as well, keeping that core switched on. Elbows are locked out. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'll give it a little shake. Shake, shake, shake. And straight into just some straight up, legit scapular push-up.
Yeah, Steve, just answering Steve's question. Rad is out. He's not feeling the best today. So you've got Willie P and myself, Richie the Rig, as they say, running you through this one.
Whew, very good. Jumping on up. Double checking, I know what's coming, but woo! Alrighty. Going through the Cossack squat with rotation. So we'll see how we go. I've got my mat there just in case. Got my foot up against the wall. Nice wide stance. You'll get better at the stance as you do them more and more. Took me a couple of years to feel comfortable. Coming on down. Oh, look at that.
Ooh, feel that
And
stretch, Will.
rotation. Oh yeah. 1. You can see my heel does come up for any of the guys who have looked through the warm-ups. I'm basically doing the Cossack squat. If I don't, this is what I look like, which is fine. But I'm basically doing the Cossack squat in the warm-up routine as I come down and then twist, supporting myself on the ground. Woo!
Now, guys, if you do have knee issues, if your knees hurt a lot when you do this sort of stuff, like Cossack squats, single leg squats, you can grab hold of like a dowel rod or something that has a bit of stability and help lower yourself down to that point. You don't need to load your leg up 100%. That's one way you can regress this exercise.
Going down the other side. Really sinking into it. Feeling out which leg is tighter than the other. I can certainly feel these. I did legs yesterday as well. I followed the same split and the same progressive overload technique and periodization that you guys do, except I get to use the weights. And this hurts. Very good. Woo! Shake that out a bit. Going into face pulls. So we've got our towel rig here. Gripping on. Couple of seconds, and here we go. Staying with my feet against the wall. Remember, our rule with our shoulder blade or our pulling movements is start with the shoulder blade. Then we're going to pull up. 3, 2, 1. Control on the way down, and then we finish with the shoulder blade. Hey-ya. Oh, these feel good. Who would have thought that a fully programmed, customized at-home workout could feel so effective so early on? Remember to pull up, as you're pulling in, lock the shoulder blades, bring those elbows up and pull them back past the ears, past the shoulders, feeling those mid and lower traps and upper traps even. Last one. Very good. Whew. Alrighty. If you're wondering about sets and reps, so am I. I'm not doing a very good job keeping up with that timer, so we might not be keeping too much on track with it. The last one is the active middle splits. I've got a box because I can't touch the ground. I've got my little sliders here. There's usually a link in the description for these bad boys if you want to pick them up. These are really useful. You can do a lot with these sliders. So.
But if you don't have them, some thick socks can work as well.
That's it. Alrighty, so what we're working through here is our CRACK acronym, which is contract, relax, antagonist contract. So it's 4 letters, but there's 3 things we're doing. What I'm going to do now is contract. So I'm stretching out the adductors. I'm going to pull in. Hiya. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then the R, I relax. And then antagonist contract. So I'm now going to try to pull my feet out. Ooh. I don't know what that was. Apologies. Now contract. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and then squeeze out. Holy dooly. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more of these bad boys.
Stretch, this one. You can see it in Will's face. Loving it.
And sinking into it. Oh, I'm loving it is a phrase you could use. Oh, holy dooly.
Type a big Y in the chat, guys, if you love this stretch too.
Or type a fat N if you do not. Alrighty. You can see what Rad does in these workouts. Now he just looks at himself in the mirror the whole time. But I did promise him that I wouldn't take my shirt off because I'm significantly more pale. Alrighty.
There'll probably be less screaming as well today.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to get into the very first one of these. Ah! Just kidding.
First reps, first set.
2, 1. Coming on back.
And you're lucky that Will isn't as loud because I'm not on the mix today to turn him down. You'd have to sit through it.
That's right. Whenever you've been hearing Rad not so well, that's because Rich is saving your eardrums.
If you do have to yell, Will, yell like Arnold Schwarzenegger would in pain.
Come on. Planche with forward lean. Do it.
Come on.
Oh, one more of these. Holy dooly, they catch up on you.
Will's got actually a pretty damn good Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. We might have to get him to do a live stream purely just doing Arnie.
I'll jump on the podcast.
I'd love to see that.
At some point. Like special guest Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Do it, come on. One more.
Hello. It's been fantastic to have me on. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. I've got the tushy tucked, the belly button in. One more. Hey, yeah. Very good. Woo! Obviously, I've got this mat out for my feet because as I do that forward lean, I like to flick over my toes. I know some people like to get into that position and measure their head away from a wall, but considering you're only moving that far, it could be different every time. So I just use my feet, and that's why I have the mat out. So I like to think that I'm using the muscles in the top of my feet, which is probably pretty minimal, but you don't use them often. Alrighty, got that Cossack squat. How good. Oh, I can feel that active middle splits. Coming on down. I'm just going to stick with the Cossack squat. I'm going to hold for 3 seconds at the bottom, just to give you guys some time to do the rotation into it. And at home, if you're not doing the rotation, you can hold it with me. In that 3 second pause at the bottom as well, you can play around. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to put too much weight through my toes, just to see what it feels like. Pretty average. Bit of weight back through my heel. When I do put a weight back through my heel, I can really feel my glute. And that is a good thing. 2, 1.
Hey guys, if you're enjoying the workout and you're enjoying the week so far, watching the videos, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're watching our videos regularly and haven't done so yet, subscribe. It really helps us. We're trying to grow the channel to 50k subscribers. We're almost there. We're about 47 almost, right about now. Every like, every subscribe matters.
How many likes do we have?
How many do we have? We have, let me just check my phone, 34.
You!
Not nearly enough, guys. Come on.
Oh. Last one on this side. I'm doing about 4 to 5 reps on these Cossack squats. Just because I'm completely not paying attention to the timer. But today's our easier day, so we'll finish a little bit earlier anyway, so not too bad. Face pulls. There we go. If you are finding this one challenging, obviously there's meant to be a wall here for you guys, or a door frame. If you are finding this challenging, you can always take a step back, and that's how you can do the mechanical drop set as well. Retracting, pulling. Get that
I think we
little
need.
pause at the top.
I think we need to get Will his own shirt. You know, his Will
Yeah.
specific shirt. Who'd buy that? I would. Could be exactly like Rad's shirt, but with Will instead.
Yes.
Throw out some ideas in the chat, guys, if you have any. And speaking of merch, check out the link in the description, because we do have a merch store available where you can get all our goodies from.
Move my feet back a bit. The drop set, which I may have forgotten the first round. 1. You see my elbows are starting to drop a fair bit, so I've got to really focus on pulling them up. And if I can't maintain that quality, then I break.
Lou said it should be, I think she's saying this, we should get a shirt with Hooly Dooly on it.
Hooly dooly. Yes, I back that.
I do like that.
I say hooly dooly a lot because Yanni's kids have been coming in every now and then. And you know, Yanni and Rad aren't too opposed to dropping an F-bomb on the live stream or in front of kids. But you know, they're not my kids, so it's not my choice. So I go, hooly dooly. And now I've started saying it all the time. I'm saying it at home, I'm saying it, I was going to say at the pub, but I'm not doing it there. Online chat groups. Hooly dooly, that was tough. Something like that, yeah. Good thinking, Lou. Going for our crack. Let's get into this crack, guys, nice and deep. In the crack, let's contract. Hey, yeah. And relax. And now I'm going to squeeze my feet out by tensing my quads. You'll notice Rad did a little bit differently last week, but that's because he is what you would consider mobile, and I am not. Let's contract. Hey, yeah. Trying to slide my feet
Juan's
together.
got a good idea.
And relax.
Juan's chiming in and saying, Will's shirt would surely say, shut up and do some les estations, which is French for burpees.
Let burpees.
I hope I pronounced that. Les estations.
I love that. Yes.
Does that actually say burpees? It doesn't, does it?
I mean,
Because that's a Will joke. It never is French for the actual word.
I used to teach salsa at a salsa school called Go Dance. Here in Sydney. And I love the attention. Give me a crowd and a microphone and I feel at home. But I used to say, all right, everybody, let's grab your partenaire, which is French for partner, and we'll get started. And everyone would giggle. I'd always get a laugh out of that, no matter how many times I said it. Works here in the gym too. But then about a year into it, someone came up and they're like, je le sais comment? And I'm like, what? And they go, you're French, aren't you? And I'm like, no, buddy, I'm not French. I'm just Australian. I'm a dickhead. All right, let's get into our, we've got 6 seconds till we start the planche with the forward lean. How good. Just one round behind the timer. Belly button in, glutes tucked. Scat push up, elbows locked out. Lean forward. 3, I like to grip the ground a little bit as well. For anyone who's been learning the handstand skills, you'll notice how important it is to mobilize those wrists, but to also develop that strength through the fingers and just that habit or that feeling of gripping the ground with your fingers. Almost pushing yourself back into the original position, not by pulling with your feet, but by pushing with your fingers. Hey, yeah, which I can't really do. Let's call that one there. Shake it out. Ooh. 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 All right, scapular push up for the drop set. 3, making sure our shoulders do not elevate through this movement. They will just stay depressed, but of course they work through retraction and protraction. Woo. Yeah, cool. Nice. Hope the hair suits all you guys at home. I was just telling Richie this morning that when I wash my hair, I usually wear a hat after I have a shower just to flatten my hair out. And last night, just to be a dickhead to myself, like that's how much of a dickhead I am, I brushed my hair back and let it dry. And this morning when I woke up, I looked like that guy from one of the sticky bandits from Home Alone when he was getting electrocuted. The hair was up here. So I had to chuck the wax in and wear a hat. Wearing a hat is how I do my hair. Oh, look at those Cossack squats. That's not too bad, huh?
Getting deeper.
Hey?
Getting deeper.
Sure am. Those first 2 reps, you may have noticed I let my toe come up. In these last 3, I'm going to try to keep it down. That has actually changed me from there to there. Whoa. Why did I do that? One more this side. Remember, tribe, I am pausing at the bottom to give you guys at home time to do that rotation, which I am pathetic at. Oh. Whew. Alrighty. Other side. Get a view of the tush in action. That's French for action. One. Dos. Alright, trying to keep my foot flat now. So what I have been having fun with recently, tribe, is I've been connecting with a lot of you guys who have started the 30-day free trial. Although admittedly, half of you guys would be doing phase 1 on our Thinkific website, so you might not be watching these. But I've had the chance to connect with a lot of members recently through Google Meet and Zoom calls. And of course, that's open to anyone on our UMS online coaching group as well. If you'd like to jump on, I can help with any questions about technique or the program, or reading the program cards, or what the hell tempo is and eccentric reps and things like that. So if you'd like a chat, please do just shoot me an email at will@unitygym.com. There's also a link in the online coaching group as well, in which you can just book a call straight in. For anything technical though, like membership questions, and if you want to buy a package, we have support at Unity Gym. And you can jump on and ask them any questions. And if you do ask me a question that I don't know, or vice versa, we will redirect it to the right person. But I've been really enjoying having chats with people. I've had a chat with Patricia Sturbies, she's based in Canada. A couple of people based in the US. I've got a call with someone coming up who's in Texas. Calls with the UK. It's good fun, I enjoy those. So even if you just want to call up for a chat, let me know. I'm all about it.
Will is always down for a good chin wag.
Oh yeah.
On the topic of subscription membership, guys, at the moment we are doing a 50% discount on that subscription. And the first 30 days is for free. So it's a cracking deal. I don't think we're going to be doing this forever. So if you're watching these live workouts, jump on it. If you want more of these live workouts and plus some, get expert coaching advice from none other than the big Regin himself, Willie P, Yanni, and myself. Definitely take it up.
Oh, big Rajin. Forget his name's not just Rad, it's Rajin. Oh, into those active middle splits, tribe. Whew. Feel like my legs are about to be torn off. How good do you believe in
Answer
life?
Diane's question. I don't know. Find out.
What's that?
Diane's asking whether it's going to be my turn tomorrow. I don't know. I guess we'll find out whether Rad shows up or not.
Yeah, if Keanu's still not well, or if Yanni doesn't show up, who knows? It might be the Richie and Will show.
Kind of hope not. Tomorrow's workout's tough.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to have Richie doing tomorrow's.
You might get the screams back in the streams.
Working through our crack process here. Oh, holy fuck. Pardon my French. Holy dooly. Oh, I've gone a little bit too far now. My feet are coming up, but I'm just trying to push them out. And that is turning it up a notch. Squeezing the heels in and relax. Yeah, stuff it, that'll do. Oh.
Remember with the middle splits, guys, don't push it too hard. If you're new to this sort of stretch, it's quite easy to overdo. So take it lightly.
Look at that.
Feel looser, do you?
Take me back to the 60s for some swing dancing. Alrighty, about to start our last round. Just going to give myself a break because I need it. I'm sure you guys are fine. If you want to get any extra in, you can start now and then finish with me. That's what she said. So, let's get into it. Whew. First, fingers are facing forward, splaying the fingers out from there, gripping the ground. So I do have a bit of a bend in my fingies. Elbows straight, locked out, turned forward. Core switched on. Retract, protract, lean. And continue to protract. Come on. This is the final round of these, tribe. Really working on full protraction. When you get here, a lot of people lose it. Keep pushing up nice and high. Another tip that I see quite often is as people come forward and they push up into the sky, they pike up with their hips. It's not what we're trying to do here. I'll do one more here as I push up through my shoulder blades. There we go.
If you do suffer from a little bit of wrist pain as well in this movement, you can turn your hands slightly out and that should alleviate that.
Yeah, my lockdown hasn't been as hard on me as it has been for Rad, so my wrists are fine. Shaking them out into the drop set, just the scapular push-up now. Make sure that those hips stay in line with the shoulders, that we're not piking up like this. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Wowzers in my trousers. Whew. Oh yeah, we were just ahead of time, so I got started early. That's good.
Last round, guys.
We have just started our last round. We're doing 4 rounds and that clock is set for 5, so perfect timing. I knew that. That was intentional. Cossack squats. Do about 5 reps here, just because that seems to be what I'm getting to. Ooh, I might just explore a little bit down the bottom now. Knees are feeling pretty good, so why not? We do talk about listening to your body. We had a big rant about that yesterday, tribe. And these exercises, what I've really learned over 10 years of PT is that as long as it's intentional, there isn't really a wrong way to do an exercise, but there is always an intention. So when I'm going down through this, if you don't know what we're doing, we want to try to keep our foot flat. We want to keep some weight back through the heel. We want to make sure we can feel our glute. We're stretching through our adductors, and then we're coming back up. But if you're well versed in the Cossack squat, I might want to try to get some extra depth and just play around with it. So I might let that toe up to sink a bit more into it, or I might push the toe out. I might come forward on that knee, push back, and explore the range. That's because I've got a good understanding of the concept of the Cossack, and I know what I'm trying to achieve. I'm doing it with intention. So if you're here and you're just falling down like this, and you're not trying to stay straight, then that's without intention, and that's wrong. And then, of course, in a PT session, if I want someone to do something a specific way, I just tell them they're wrong and that they can do it my way. Covers my butt. Here we go. Oh, holy dooly.
I don't think I've seen Sheila in the chat for a while, Will. Have you?
You're right. I have not either.
I have to remind her on Facebook.
Yeah, does anyone know where Sheila is? Has anyone been meeting up for walks with her?
Is Jeremy still doing it?
Jeremy usually
should
messages me every night asking
Where's
for
Jeremy
news.
at?
I mean tips.
If he was here this morning, he would have said something by now.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeremy's definitely still around. I think he must be working early or something, or enjoying a sleep in.
Shout out to Jeremy if he watches this later.
Oh,
I'm sure he'll love it.
far out. I don't know how many times I need to learn this lesson, but every time after legs day, my legs are sore, and I go, I'll roll them, maybe do some light stretching, but they're too sore to do anything. Then when you got no excuse and you get told to do the morning show, and you have to do leg exercises, it works. You get into it, and by round 4, the legs feel good. Not good, but better. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. Base pulls, retract,
It always
pull.
feels worse before you start. And then once you're there, once you're doing it, it's all
Once
right.
you're warm, once you're ready to rock and roll, it's all good. I'm sure some of you will have noticed that I cannot get my elbows up nearly as high as Rad, but I can still feel. I can still feel.
The only cheese in this stream is Will's jokes.
Yeah. They're not bad, eh? One more of these. All right. 1. Shake it out. Give yourself 5 seconds. Moving my feet back slightly to make it a wee bit easier. That's French for a little. No, it's French for yes. It's Scottish for a little. Or it's Irish. It's English for urine. 3. I'm going to get 2 more in just to really wear myself out. Make sure the technique's there, tribe. Oh. Oh, sorry, I forget the microphone is right there in my mouth. A few deep breaths. I'm just walking it off. We've got our middle splits. Active middle splits. Might actually do this last one, without them, just because it was pushing a fair bit. I want to really work on that contraction here. And down. Bringing into it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. The best I could get is we've got these 1 meter squared. Oh, there's a little extra sliver in between my legs. Don't take that out of context. These squares in the gym, the mats, the flooring, are 1 by 1 meter. If I can stand directly on the part of 2 of them, my best is being able to get my toes right out, so a span of 2 meters, which isn't that good for someone with limbs my length, but it's getting better. Whew, alrighty, grab yourself a quick drink if you need it. We only have 1 exercise, so I'd probably prefer if you didn't, but I'll give you a second, because I need it, to like and share. Just remember, if you're in Sydney, anywhere in the world, I am single, so if you have any single friends, tag them in the post.
Leave it to Will to give a quick shout out for his single life.
I went to my cousin's wedding and I co-emceed it, and this wedding was over in Finland. It was the best wedding that has ever been in the history of weddings, and it just cannot be beaten. But of course, I get to MC, so what do? I get up there, we've had the ceremony and all that jazz, we're all sitting down, I'm like, guys, welcome to There, which is the name of the island. How great are weddings? Congratulations, Abby and Victor. You know, there's something about weddings, it's about the love, and love breeds love. In fact, where are all the single ladies at? Put your hands up if you're single. And a couple were like, wee! And I was like, 1, 2, 3. Cool. Be chatting to you guys later. On with the show. And so I just used it as an opportunity to pick up. It worked.
That doesn't surprise me at all, mate.
It was good.
Not at all.
Pardon me. All right, so as we go through this, you guys will know it as the Dow slide, floor slide. I'm just getting this so you guys all recognize what's going on. I can't do this one yet. I'm not mobile enough through my shoulders. So what everyone's going to be doing is feet together, glutes squeeze, belly button pulled up. It's almost like I'm trying to tuck my quads into the mat by pulling my belly button up. Try to keep your wrist straight and then coming down behind the head. And I can't reach my traps. So you all guys know what this is for now. That needs to come down to the traps. I'm going to get rid of it and show you a regression. So my nose is against the ground. Once again, belly button is up, glutes are squeezed, and I'm starting back here. I'm depressing and retracting my shoulder blades, and I'm going to pick my forearms up off the ground and keep them square to the ground. I'm not going to let these happen, and I'm going to keep my shoulder blades depressed and retracted, so I'm not letting them up. And I can get to about there and slide down. Oh, 1.
They look simple, but they are not. They are tough.
These guys replace the wall slides. Wall slides is also an option if you like. Thank God we don't have to do mechanical drop sets on these because I can't.
Remember, guys, to keep the belly off the ground. Don't arch the back too much.
Sorry, I just pulled a rad then. Yelled into the microphone. Oh, holy dooly. This is the only exercise in the supplementaries. Let me know if there's meant to be another one. This is what I got sent from Rad, and looks like this was it from last week. But while we are recovering a little bit, we're going to get a few more stretches in. So a little break from that. We're just going to go into our famous glute stretch. It's French for glute stretch. I'm going to grip on. A lot of people do like to hold on with this arm and then pull it in, but I like to grab onto with the opposite arm, almost like a guillotine. I think that's because I'm not as mobile as the rest. I can't quite get the other arm around, and then I lean to the side. We're just going to do 30 seconds each glute, and then go back to the one on the ground. Whew. You can tell I'm running behind. This workout's meant to have been done by now. But who cares? Another 5 seconds on this. And swap. Woo. How are we all feeling from yesterday, tribe? Let us know in the comment section. I don't mind if you...
Those leg workouts hit hard, don't they? That's probably why Rad's not here today.
Yeah.
He probably couldn't walk.
Yeah. That's our version of not feeling well anymore. Dom's just too real.
He should be used to it by now.
You see, you say that. Sometimes I feel like I should be used to it as well, but just...
How are you guys
It
feeling with
sucks.
these workouts? Everybody in the chat that have been doing them for a few weeks now. Do you feel like you're adapting to the leg workouts? Do you think like they're getting a little bit easier? They're not as painful, as hard as the first couple weeks that you did them?
Let us know in the comment section, guys. Obviously, Richie and I are great conversationalists, but it's always good to have your feedback. And you can type it in the comment section after this set. Here we go. Nose is on the ground, feet are together. I'm going to pull my belly button right in, tuck the hips under, squeeze almost like my chest and my quads into the ground. Start with my shoulder blades depressed and retracted. Here we go.
We'll see, Gunnar, we'll see. It's not up to me. For everybody that is new to the stream, that have
Get
just
one more in.
joined, if you're looking for these workouts, the complete workouts, the tutorials, you can find the descriptions, the links, in the description. You can get the full at-home workouts program, including coaching tutorials and program cards as well.
Whew. Actually, the other stretch we'll do for this break is a chest stretch. I'm always a fan of stretching out. Oh, I've got a few cracks. So I'm just lying down here, arms at 45 degrees, trying to stretch out the bicep and the chest. There is a specific difference between the two stretches, but for now, just for 30 seconds, we'll be right with whatever you feel. I'm a big fan of stretching out one muscle group and working the opposing one.
Lou's saying she definitely feels stronger, but she's missing lifting heavy things. I feel ya, Lou. I'm feeling for ya.
Yeah.
Don't worry though, you've got Sam and Jeremy close by. I'm sure that can help out with that. Have you ever seen a fireman carry before? Fireman carry squat?
Post your best fireman carry to the UMS Movement Mastermind. What?
That's what I'd do. If I had to train at home, I'd just get my girlfriend. I'd wake her up early in the morning, throw her over my shoulder, squat her out.
What about the workout? And to be fair, Cass is as light as a feather and you're bloody
Yeah, I'd
6'4".
I would have to do quite a few reps though.
It'd still be hypertrophy, you'd still be in accumulation. Oh, that's good. Whew.
Okay,
Alright.
Clark is saying my shrimp squats improved, but damn, the cardio is a killer.
Yeah.
The cardio ever gets easy. You're always out of breath. Because when you're not, you end up pushing harder anyway, so you are.
Yep, 100%. Really can only measure cardio in your recovery. And then if you're going for a run or something, or a cycle or a swim, you're gonna see your times dropping. Alrighty, last round of these. Tribe, nose on the ground, belly button up. I'm also, a big thing here is belly button in first. Well, make sure you have control of that, because you can see it tucks my hips under. A lot of people, to get their belly button off the ground, they just go like that and stick their butt up. This isn't our OnlyFans account. Here we want to pull the belly button in so it tucks the hips under and you squeeze your quads into the ground. Nose or forehead on the ground. Shoulder blades in position. Here we go.
Sam and Lou have rigged up a pull-up bar and rings in their hallway. And that sounds cool. You should put up a picture on the Facebook group page so we can see.
Right. Sam sent me a picture of that last night. He got it for his birthday. A little wish list. Smart. SMRT. Ugh. Ugh.
You're definitely doubling down on the fitness component in those leg days, aren't you?
I've got about 2 more in me.
Is intense.
One more. Oh, thank God it's over. That wasn't too bad, actually.
Is that it? Is that it?
That's it for the exercises. Yeah, just a few stretches now. Woo!
Oh, thank God that's over with, huh?
Yeah, Richie can't wait to get off the mic. He's not in his natural element. We'll just go through a few stretches, guys. You can follow along with me if you like. I do have one favourite stretch which I'll show you guys after this one. But for now, I just want to show you how bad my flexibility is. Oh, what we're talking about with Yanni, I think Diane Norbury got involved with the chat. The tight pants and the 3/4 thing that seems to be in at the moment. I got to rock it with my trekkies. Bought a size too small by accident. Do I get rid of them? No, I pull them up. Oh.
I have no choice with my long legs. Every pair of pants that I have are 3/4 pants.
Yeah, you should see Richie in shorts. To help improve these guys, just to show you that the crack in acronym for this stretch, I'm going to reach as far forward. I can't touch my toes because I'm hopeless, but I'm going to put my hands against my shins, pull my toes back, and I'm going to use my core and my quads to push in, so I'm contracting. So I'm going to push in to my shins or my ankles. 3, 2, 1. I relax, and then I antagonist contract. And I'm pushing my heels into the ground, trying to squeeze my posterior chain. Doesn't really work too well here, but once I relax and I contract again, look at that, I can touch my feet. Push into the feet. 3, 4, 1, relax, and without falling backwards, I'm going to push my heels into the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Look at that, hey! I know I'm rounded and whatnot, whatever. But look at that. Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, that's better. I should grab my toes. Oh, alrighty. If you have some spare wall, this is my favourite QL, quadratus lumborum stretch at the moment. I've got a nice big spare wall here. Hopefully you can all see me quite easily. You don't need a wall, but I can't sit upright very well. And this is, I guess, a regression of what Rad does when he stretches his lower back. When you have the hands out and he leans side to side, I like to push my hips up against the wall. And I just fall down. And here I'm not very flat against the wall, so I might come down, I might squeeze my way down as well. And then while I'm holding the stretch, I flatten myself back against the wall. We'll just hold this for about 30 seconds, 40 seconds. My back does get a bit of a pump from my leg sessions these days. Got to catch them glutes up. Let us know how it went, guys. Let me know if that was a 5 out of 10, 9 out of 10, or a 2.
Declan's anticipated your question and said, well done. You did well.
Thank you. Cheers, Declan. Also, Declan, let me know if you want to know the name of that place. He was asking about our steel chock lifts, the hill elevators for the gym. Apparently we got them custom made from a guy in Artarmon. Rad's pretty confident that guy, if you go to him, will remember. I don't know if he's a friend or something, or if it was unique. But you can certainly get one made up if you want to spend the cash. Otherwise you could always search eBay or Google just a slight heel elevation, because those ones aren't too big, but they do certainly give you enough. Stretching through that lower back.
Guys, if you want online coaching, guidance with your training, and you don't want to have to pay anything, head over to the UMS Movement Mastermind for free access to us as a resource, the tribe, and the program flash sales. Link is in the description.
Whew. Just go through the hips, hip flexors, last one. Long lunge forward, moving forward, pushing the hips into it. This was only something that I learned from Rad in the last couple of weeks, that I've been doing this stretch as well with my foot a bit too close. So as I come forward, it's my ankle that kind of stops the stretch rather than my hip flexor. So I stretch a long way into it. And then with my knee, my back knee, I sometimes try to pull it into the ground and just do ART, which is very similar to the crack. It's just active release technique. Although actually that might be with a massage ball, so don't quote me on that. Oh, yeah, I think it is. Disregard what I just said. Pulling in with the knee, and now almost pushing back with it.
No, this is crack. What are you
This
doing
is
now?
crack, but not ART.
Oh, okay.
ART is with a release ball. It's like when you get the nice little Thai ladies and they give you a massage and they turns out to have hands of steel, and they find a knot and just work the knot. ART is when you find that knot with a lacrosse ball or a release ball, maybe pin it against a wall, but then you move the muscle under the ball rather than rolling the ball over the muscle. That's very effective too. I do a lot of that. Alrighty, tribe. Thank you.
That's it.
First time on the air visually, except for that time I photobombed the Friday live stream last week. But thank you for coming along. It was a pleasure, and I really sincerely hope that I don't have to do that again. But cheers for joining in anyway.
Tune in for tomorrow. We're going to be doing another upper body calisthenics workout with lower body flexibility. It's going to be another intense one. So for all you guys that love to get jacked in the upper body, stick around. That's it for me and Will today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Recover well. Again, hit the like button if you enjoyed the workout. Subscribe if you haven't done yet, guys. And we will see you soon. Will is going to dance himself off.
Thanks, tribe.
Health is about performance, not just body image.
You better be willing to accept what you're going to have to do to get there.
We'll start focusing on movement goals, strength goals, flexibility goals.
When you nail that skill, it's there forever.
The body image goal doesn't get you that
It's
far.
the consistency and frequency that's going to get you there. It's not the intensity.
There's no shortcuts to mastery and movement. Destination doesn't change overnight, but your direction will.
The gym is not the place to beat up the body that you hate. It's the place to build the body that you love.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.